So the first question is if DigiCult is a provocative question, also for myself, every day. If DigiCult could be considered as a possible model, Francesco asked me to think about also this, but I think every day. I mean, could be, for example, some questions, could be, for example, DigiCult be considered as an open culture project? I spoke with Michel Bowens, because as I told you, Bertram writes for the magazine, so DigiCult is connected to the peer-to-peer foundation, but it's only one example of many. Michel Bowens said yes, said that DigiCult could be considered today as an open culture project. I mean, so a project online that tried to have an approach and a diffusion of culture in terms of an open culture. Because DigiCult is really an open project. Everyone could come in. Of course, could come in and could start writing, of course, if it has something critically interesting to say. That's, of course, the point, you know. But it's an open project, it's an open network. And also, all the contents are completely for free. And we never thought to think about a possible payment, you know, for the readers online. Everything is for free, okay? Or eventually, could be considered DigiCult as a sort of independent economy, so able to overcome traditional cultural production models based on institutional economic support or private funding. And also, which could be eventually the possible developments and eventually the future of a project like DigiCult. What we can do to develop these dynamics and what we can do to create new forms of economy, of sustainable economies, independently from art institutions and private funding, in which I absolutely do not believe. So these are the future developments that we are working on at the moment. For example, at the moment, I'll be open with you. I mean, at the moment, the access to the online content is not working so well. Why? Because we produce a lot of contents. The magazine produces about something like 20 articles every month. So we have more than 2,000 articles online. And we produce, you know, we update also the web portal every day. So we have an enormous amount of contents. And at the moment, this access to the contents is not perfect. So we are working to develop the online contents, but also the interaction among the different platforms. We are enlarging the editorial team. We are creating an advisory board, an international advisory board for the magazine. We are working on a newsletter service, on new media partnerships. I promised to myself to work more also on the art agency DigiMade. We are creating a cultural association, and we are technically working also to spread digital contents also on mobile platforms. So that's the educational impact as we consider, you know, in DigiCult. The network itself as a teacher. I mean, because you have to consider that, of course, not all the 50 people, but many of these 50 people are teachers by themselves. And they use their backgrounds, of course, but also their experience, their sharing of knowledge within DigiCult and within the magazine DigiMag, you know, as a possible impact on their educational process. DigiCult and DigiMag by themselves are used every day. I received a lot of emails, I have no time to answer, by many students and many other professionals in Italy and worldwide that use this instrument as a tool, you know, for their education and critical information. We have an archive. It's an online archive. We believe in the online archive. We believe in sharing also of contents also through social networks. And at the moment, it's only a repository for interviews, reports, and theoretical text. But we are working, you know, to develop the access to this online archive.